Hi all. In touch with you System.GURU.Markets. We start with summary information about the company. If necessary, you can pause it. You can consider each parameter of the company more carefully. Now we will look at the main indicators of the corporation Quad/Graphics Inc., ticker QUAD. Review based on data as of April 15, 2025. By classification Guru.Markets Corporation Quad/Graphics Inc. belongs to the subcategory Advertising. 50 companies participate in the analysis, which is very representative. We'll look at the order table at the end of the video. The overall result for the company in question is as follows, -5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 1.8 points. If you look broadly, within the entire stock market in aggregate, you can see that the average score for the entire stock market as a whole is 1.9 points. Against a score of -5 points for Quad/Graphics Inc. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Quad/Graphics Inc. and subcategory companies, we can see that over the last 12 months the stock Quad/Graphics Inc. showed a dynamics of 6.3%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory -23.5%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Market capitalization of the company Quad/Graphics Inc. valued at $0.27 billion. Market capitalization of the subcategory is $90 billion. Quad/Graphics Inc. has a share of 0.298% and is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.03 billion, and the capitalization of the subcategory is $26 billion. Quad/Graphics Inc. constitutes a share of 0.134%. Having made a comparison of the shares occupied by stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Share Quad/Graphics Inc. in the subcategory when assessing market capitalization is 0.298%. The balance sheet capitalization is 0.134%, which is 55% less than the market capitalization share. Assessment of the organization's share of the market and book value of the subcategory, bad, -1 point. The debts of the company under study amount to $0.324 billion. Debt to book capitalization is 1,080% of the company's capital. Rating based on the level of the company's debt obligations, very bad, -2 points. The ratio of the company's stock market value to its profit is 0. The average in the subcategory is 30.6, which is significantly worse than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock market value to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory, very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$51 million. Future earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. And this is extremely negative for the company's prospects. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory, good, 1 point. The company's price-to-revenue ratio is 0.1. The average for the subcategory is 1.2, which is 92% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market value to revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $2,670 million. Future revenue for the next 12 months is unknown. This is negative for the company's price. Assessment of projected future revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory bad, -1 point. The margin is -1.9%, with an average for the subcategory of 3.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 5.7%. Assessment of marginality in comparison with indicators in the subcategory tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 2.86%. This is an 860% increase in market capitalization share. And this fact shows the imbalance in the company's market price quad/graphics Inc., most likely towards underestimation. The amount of capital per employee of the organization is equal to $22,000. And for the subcategory, it's $212,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 89.6%. Assessment of the volume of market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory good, 0.5 points. The amount of profit per employee is -$4,200, with an average for the subcategory of $6,900. And the difference between the average in the subcategory and the company's indicators is 40%. Estimation of profit for each company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory tolerable, -0.5 points. The share of revenue for each employee of the organization is $219,000. By subcategory, $184,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 19%. Estimation of sales volume per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory tolerable, -0.5 points. Shares shorted are 9.8%, compared with the subcategory average of 6.6%. This is an indicator of possible short squeeze risk. Technical indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 43% for the company Quad/Graphics, Inc. Whereas for the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is 42%. On average, shares of the subcategory are quoted approximately the same as shares of the company Quad/Graphics, Inc. The company's current stock price is approximately $5.16. The consensus price target for the company's stock is around $10.16. The dynamics of the current price and consensus forecast are approximately 97%. Let's look at the table of orders, which is available to everyone. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions previously made in a given season by the stock valuation information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the analysis of the company's shares Quad/Graphics Inc. Information and reference assessment System.GURU.Markets, the following decision is made. Open a sell trade at a price of $5.15 per share. The order was opened due to the fact that the company has a relatively low rating. The company's assessment was carried out on the basis of assessment criteria, the Akeem's Index. Take profit is set at 4.21. Stop loss is set at 6.09. In case the order is not closed by take profit or stop loss, then the transaction is fixed automatically based on the results of the exchange session on May 15, 2025, or on the last working day before this date. Ticker CRTO will be the main buy order. The video on the main order has already been published on this channel. when closing one of the orders, basic or balancing. The opposite order is closed at the current price. Thank you for watching this video and for using the information system from Guru Markets.